Hey, what's going on? Great to see you guys. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I'm Stefan, and this is the White Dog Tarot. I'm here with Indy. You want to say hi, Indy? And yeah, we're going to be doing some free readings today. Hope everyone's having a great day. We'll see how busy it is. Maybe we'll do some collective readings too. So, yeah, it's great to see everyone. I never know if I should do an intro before anybody gets here, so maybe I'll just make sultry eye contact with the camera until we get some chat questions. Hey, how are you doing? Flambeau, can you remind me what your name is? Because I always like to call people by their names instead of their usernames. Oh my goodness! What a pleasant surprise! Marianne, I'm giving you a hug. I missed you, Marianne. It's so great to see you. Hope you're doing wonderful. Are you in grandma mode? Okay, Violetta, it's a pleasure to meet you. I may just call you that, if that's okay with you. Marianne, it's so good to see you. You've been missed. Guys, Marianne and I have been friends for, damn, I think it's almost about 6 months, Marianne. I think we met 6 months ago. Oh my gosh, a second moderator. Well, hello, Amanda. Amanda, you know why we haven't seen Marianne? Because she's gonna be a grandma. Her daughter's having a baby in March. Marianne, your daughter's having a little Aries baby, just like Amanda. And yeah, for everybody just tuning in, welcome. Hi, I'm Stefan, if you're new. And this is the White Dog Tarot. We're going to be doing some free readings today. I'm here with Indy, if everybody wants to say hi to Indy. Amanda, I can't wait to hear all about Flag Week. Oh, late April, okay. Well, congrats, that's really exciting. I hope she's excited. That'd be kind of weird if she wasn't. Amanda, I can't believe you run a dog park. You never told me about that.
Oh, it's really fun. Yeah.
What's up, Haven? You're a dangerous eco-terrorist. Hey, Lori. Lori, Indiana he's a Great Pyrenees. Alvy's acting weird. What the fuck are you talking about, white girl magic? And where are you getting this data from? Can you please give me a source? Where's your data coming from? That's so cool. I love that. San Francisco, what's up, Riley? Hey, from New York, I'm Stefan. In support for the troops. What's up, Danny? All right. That felt like somebody I should just block. And I'm pretty, you guys know, I don't like blocking people, but... Oh no. You know, Amanda, I think from my time at the veterinary hospital when I worked there, it has to be dark chocolate, like really pure dark chocolate, and it has to be a lot of it. I think most dogs are okay if they eat just a little bit. Like if it's milk chocolate, I think he'll be okay. You know what, Marianne? Let me pull one card for you because it's so good to see you. Being a drama queen. You know, Amanda, I looked at the weather by you next week. It's supposed to be like 10 degrees all week, I think, and sunny. Guys, here in New York, it's gonna be so warm out. It's gonna be like 20 degrees here. Or, sorry, that's Celsius. It's gonna be like 60 degrees out here in New York in Fahrenheit. Come here.
That would be amazing, yeah.
About time. I'm fucking sick of the winter. Okay, Marianne, let's pull a card for you. Marianne. King of Pentacles. That's a great card, Marianne. That represents a lot of stability, like in the material. Like feeling very grounded. Wow. Four of Wands. That's about home, like a feeling of home. It's really great. Four of Wands represents celebration, marriage, a new home, or just feeling a sense of home. That's great.
Yeah, we need the truck call. Yeah. 20 people that run over. That could be your team.
Is your daughter married? Is she getting married? Or is the father in the picture? Come here.
I'm writing a document about the past 748. So one of the cards is probably but you know that is like I would buy it, you know, but I was like, oh,
No father in the picture?
so it's great. And really excited about so this was
Hey, come here, come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Sorry, there's another dog. Hey, come here. Come. Sorry, guys, there's another dog.
right. But yeah, that's also.
Yeah, Indy's a big boy, Riley. He's like 130 pounds. My other one's bigger. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Hey, Leo. Guys, please feel free to subscribe. And I do offer private readings if anybody's interested. I have some free time this week, so I offer. Hey, come here. What's that? Yeah, I think that's. Yeah. Sorry, I'm distracted. Aw. Thanks, test account. Appreciate you. He does have a fluffy smile. Cool. Hey, what's up, Arcade Ambulance? Arcade Ambulance. I'm like the most laid back person ever. And it takes a lot for me to block somebody. I'm not gonna block you, but if you don't mind, man, I would appreciate it if you don't talk about fentanyl, because I've had 7 of my friends die from it. 7. And you heard that correctly. I said 7, so I don't think it's funny. Thank you. I appreciate it. And trust me, I'm somebody who's had a very checkered past in my 20s. I used to do a ton of drugs. Never that, but I mean, truthfully, that our government allowed like a plague epidemic in this country with that. So, do I shampoo my eyebrows? No. Does anybody? Hey, Eliza. Sure. Do I shampoo my eyebrows? I mean, I'm sure a little bit gets in there, but. Is that why I twitch so much? I don't know why I twitch so much. Well, I think I do. I mean, I've always been extremely hyperactive. And I have some offshoot of some weird neurodivergent condition, so am I clean of drugs? I mean, I was never a drug addict, but I mean, I used to do a ton of drugs, so.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really do drugs anymore. I mean, I'm a single father. I have a 12-year-old daughter. I'm 37. If I want a rush, I just stand up out of my chair quickly. So Sure, Eliza. I could do the reading. Oh, I got you back in the fold, Amanda, on that one. You're gonna use that one about getting out of the chair? Sure, you can have it. I mean, you know what? I'll openly advocate for like the recreational use of certain drugs. You know. I mean, I think we'd solve a lot of the world's problems with like just a little bit of MDMA and a soft pillow, but we can save that conversation for another day.
Oh, so good to see you. And yeah, what a nice conversation. Say my day.
Well said, hero. Yeah, let's be clear. I'm not advocating to do drugs, but little children and adult bodies. All right, Eliza, let's do your reading before otherwise I'm going to keep talking. Eliza, can you, what's on your mind? What's your question? You know, while we're waiting for Eliza to ask her question, it's funny. You guys can actually watch footage on YouTube. They gave LSD to a group of soldiers during World War II because they thought that it might make them like more combat ready, or like it would turn them into super soldiers, and they filmed it and they gave it to a troop of soldiers in World War II, and there's like footage of them like laying in fields and like climbing trees and trying to like play with birds in trees. It's hilarious. Like, it had the exact opposite effect, obviously. But, you know what was effective? I mean, speed and amphetamines. I know that they used to give that to the German soldiers, so... I guess it just takes a strong upper to take over all of Europe in a couple days, so... Did you have a question, Eliza? Is anything on your mind?
Yeah, oh, I'd love to. How did you get?
Okay, Eliza, we'll get you next time. And you know what, Eliza? If nothing's on your mind, sometimes we don't need tarot, you know? All right, you know what? Hey, Norma, am I a Christian? I bet you are. I'm not a Christian. What about you? Are you a Buddhist? Hey, Jackie. Great to see you. And Red Robin, it's nice to meet you. I'm Stefan, by the way. What kind of questions can you ask? Tarot is not considered witchcraft in Christianity, hero. I don't know why everybody keeps saying that. That's just not a true sentence. I say that because I think we all know when the Bible was written. Tarot didn't become popularized or used until like the 1800s. So you guys are all about 2,000 years off. So that's good, you're proud of it. You know, Norma, you should always be proud of who you are, without passing judgment on people you don't know. That's what I think. You're probably going to hell. So, but I'm glad you have a strong belief, Norma. That's good, because after all, I'm sure you know the definition of belief. It's accepting something to be true absent of any proof. So, but you know what, Norma? I'm gonna say this and then we're gonna move on. And I hope you're still here, and it's nice to meet you. And just know that I respect other people's personal beliefs, as long as it has some kind of alignment with some level of integrity. There's nothing there's nothing evil about this, Norma. Okay? And much like Christianity, people take something beautiful and they turn it into something fucked up, because millions and millions and millions of people have been murdered in the name of Christianity. I mean, how many cases of genocide has there been over Christianity or Jesus or the Bible? I've never heard of any cultural genocide over fucking tarot. So maybe you could step back and try to look at things from a different perspective, because I think killing in the name of religion is pretty evil. So, but what do I know? I'm not a Christian. And I know exactly where I'm going after I die. I have the cremated remains of every dog I've ever had, and I plan on keeping all of the ashes of every dog I've ever had, so I can have a dog army in the afterlife with Amanda. Norma, what did I possibly say that gave you the impression that I put people in boxes? I think you're doing that to me. I don't put Christians in boxes. I look at people for who they are, not what their belief systems are. You showing up here and fucking passing judgments on me in like this really dogmatic fucking judgmental way, you're putting me in a box. You're making a bunch of uninformed assumptions about who I am and what this is, after looking at me for 30 seconds. So you know what I do know? I know Jesus talks about hypocrisy being the greatest sin of all, and self-righteousness. So, all right, sorry guys. Guys, I respect people. I respect other people's belief systems. I do not fucking respect ignorance or bigotry, okay? And all these people fucking coming here and trying to like create all these divides and tell people that they're going to hell. I mean, come on. Anyway. You know, a lot of people who come here and try to say that I'm going to hell because I'm doing witchcraft, they try to come here as Christians. They're, honestly, it seems like they're just trying to validate their own fucked up belief system. They're not here in the name of anything, any kind of like religious integrity. So, I always find it funny that people try and weaponize the Bible. So, tarot's not witchcraft. Anyway, let's pull some cards. Wow, man, I'm sorry. You're working overtime today. Hey, old school grandma. That's a dope name. Hey, Bob, what's on your mind, man? I'm sorry, Bob. You know, people aren't really being mean today. They're just being overly opinionated and closed-minded. Bob, what's going on? You said depression and anxiety? I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's nice to meet you, by the way. I'm Stefan. I mean, I think we all know a little bit about that. What do you think is making you depressed? Because, you know, usually, well, unless there's like a clinical reason, you know, in the past, if I've been feeling depressed, if I really think about it, it's usually because there's something in my life I'm not happy with. A traumatic brain injury. Damn, dude. I'm really sorry. Do you have a support system? Were you in the Army, Bob? Was this like a... Were you in the Army or something? Car accident? Damn, dude. I'm really sorry. You know, Bob, I try to be really, I guess, careful about what I say to people and what I share. You know, I'm not a therapist. I mean, Amanda and I do like to play armchair psychologist occasionally, but, you know, if you feel like you're clinically depressed because of, like, an accident, truthfully, brother, I might not be the best person to help you. I mean, I'm here for you if you want to talk, but, Do you like where you live? Do you work? Because, you know, I'm a big believer that we always have at least some power to create some level of change in our life if we're not happy. Indy, come here. Leave him alone. You know, Bob, I know this might be an unsexy opinion. Truthfully, men, I feel like it's the best advice I could give you. Bob, have you thought about just getting a giant dog? Because dogs actually do help with anxiety. Here, Bob, let me know if this helps. Come here. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Dogs actually do really help. Actually, funny enough, Great Pyrenees are emotional support animals a lot of times. Danny, shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about me. Yeah, and don't fucking bring my daughter up. If you said that to my face, I'd... all the work I did, I'd throw out the window and fucking crack you. So, watch your fucking mouth. Thank you. Goodbye. Thanks, old school grandma. You know, guys, there's not a lot that bothers me, but I mean, if you're gonna say something to me on my show, I mean, I will probably respond. So. Oh, Michelle. Guys, I can be extremely unbiased and impartial on virtually everything when it comes to advice and perspective. I almost think it's important. With the exception of dogs, I'm always going to be very biased about advocating for people to get dogs. Thank you, Marianne. That was well said. You're thinking of moving, Kathy? That's amazing. Where are you thinking about moving to? Thanks, Amelia. I actually have 2 giant dogs. You know, Kathy, I'd be happy to pull a card for you, but you know what, Kathy? You don't need me, hun. You know, trust what you're feeling. And you know what? If it helps, try to weigh the, the pros and cons. If you think that your quality of life can be better, by all means, because I do understand the better taxes thing. I lived in the South for 12 years. I live in New York now. It's insane. I know a lot of you guys who don't live in America. The tax system is different, but like when you own a home here, it is so expensive. A lot of people pay like 2 to 3 grand a month just in taxes to own a home. So, but let's get a card for you, Kathy. Do you like West Virginia? Like, why West Virginia? Because I think at the end of the day, you should move somewhere that you like being, because that's more important than saving a little bit of money. Yes, for everybody that doesn't know, Indy is as Amanda pointed out, Indy's a livestock guardian dog. So they can be a little bit difficult. They have like weird quirks, kind of like me. Like they're huge. They love to bark. They're nocturnal. They're very stubborn. All right, Kathy. Hey, Renee. How long have I been doing tarot? Just about a year, I learned. Hey, Dawn. Well, it's great to have you. You can't make this shit up, Kathy. Do you know what I just got? I love tarot, guys. I love it. I mean, you want to talk about statistical probability with synchronicity. I mean, 78 fucking cards in a tarot deck. Kathy asked if she should move. She got probably the singular card that is most representative in its rawest form of a new home or moving. 4 of Wands, Kathy. This represents moving, a new home, feeling a sense of freedom. So, I say that the best use of this, besides witchcraft, obviously, besides witchcraft, is confirming what we already know true for ourselves, or what we already know is right. Or to confirm our intuitive feelings. That is always going to be way more effective, truly, than like using it to fucking spy on people. So you're welcome, Kathy. Guys, don't piss off my moderator. I could tell she's not in the mood today, so. And as I'm sure many of you see, I would say per capita for my subscribers, I probably operate with the fewest moderators. I have like a skeleton crew of moderators, so. Kathy, thank you so much for that donation. That's fine. Thank you, Amanda. Duck. Kathy, good luck moving. Kathy, let me pull another card just as a thank you. Guys, I always try and prioritize super chat questions, so I am at a coffee shop. Oh my gosh, Amanda, your picture changed. I forgot, when you're a 3-month subscriber, your photo changes. So, yes, I'm at a coffee shop called Moto. They sell like vintage motorcycles. It's pretty cool. All right. And yeah, for everybody new, my name's Stefan. Thanks for finding my weird show. Or Indianized weird show, I should say. I do want to just quickly say I do offer private readings if anybody's interested. I try to be pretty reasonable. I offer half-hour private readings through FaceTime for $45 and hour readings for $75. So you can just email me if you're interested. And join my membership. You get priority questions in all my live shows. And you get one private reading every month with me for free, so. What will I read? You call them backup? Uh-oh. I know what that means.
Sex is one of the ways people retreat post-trauma.
Ooh. Sorry guys, I'm eavesdropping on this conversation next to me. I feel like this guy is like an academic because he just said sex is a way that people retreat post-trauma. Should we get him on the show? What do you guys think? Do people use sex to retreat post-trauma? They might actually. Sorry, it'd be so weird if I was like, hey, can I join your conversation? Hey, Jelly. Indy's a great Pyrenees. You want to see my dog? Come here, Indy. Hey. Come here. Come here. Leave him alone. Just come here. Hey, Marianne, are you ready? I've been trying to teach Indy Swedish. Here, ready? Sita. 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 Are you stuck? Come here, you're trapped. Sita. Sit. Okay. It's not going well. So well behaved. Oh, thanks, Zelda. That was really nice of you. I did do my best. Indy and I don't do well with commands. Hey, Nora. Wow, Caroline. Caroline, it's nice to meet you. I kind of feel your rudeness, it's a little bit endearing because you keep dancing on the line of whether or not I like you or not. But it's really nice to have you here. And I'm glad you like who you are. But you know what? Just remember, you can't really like who you are if it's at other people's expense. So, and I'm not passing any judgments on you, but you should always ask yourself if the way you show up with people is the way that makes you feel good when people show up that way with you. So, okay, people treat you that way and worse every day. To be honest, Caroline, I knew that you were gonna say that. But you know what? You should never let how other people treat you change how you treat people. So just remember that. Don't let fucked up people change you. Coffee readings. You know, I've never done that. I don't know if I even know where to begin. I've never tried it. I did, however, start doing Norse runes, so you see chest hair? I actually have my runes in my car. I don't know if should I go get them? Do you guys want to do some runes messages? It's okay, Caroline. It's okay. I get it. You know, I think it's easy to be cynical when you're used to people not treating you well. But you know, Caroline, just remember that, like, sorry guys, I have something in my eye. Caroline, the way that people treat you is always going to be a reflection of them. You know, the way that you tolerate it is a reflection of you. And you don't really teach anybody anything by meeting them with that. That's why I kind of started, that's why I made a promise to myself to, like, renounce violence after a very violent, tumultuous decade of my life. You know, you can't teach a violent person anything with violence. And you can't teach a troll who's already clearly sad and has had something go wrong in their life to the point where they've settled for, like, just wanting any attention, even bad attention, by meeting them with, like, that same energy. So should I get the runes? Let me pull it. You know what? This is what we're going to do first. Oh, thanks. That feels like a compliment. The first channel you didn't change in seconds. I appreciate all of you who don't mind fucking staring at me on my weird ass show. And guys, I just want to say quickly, when I'm on mobile streaming, I actually have a live caller show, a free to call tarot show, where you can call in and get a free reading. So I just wanted to do something different than all the other tarot shows that seem exactly the same on YouTube. So, all right, everybody, let's do a collective. I want everybody here to think of something that's been on their mind, something that they've needed guidance on or advice for. I want everybody to think of that. And we're going to do a collective card for advice. And everybody here, nobody is allowed to think of a shitty ex. That's not what this is for. Let's leave people who left us and showed us how much they care. Let's leave them in the past. All right? I want everybody to think of something that's been on their mind that they need some guidance on. So, ready? Everybody take a deep breath. Okay. What does everybody need to know? Hey Porter, you said tattoos will keep me single? Trolling on YouTube's definitely keeping you single, buddy. Okay. My day's going great, Savage Fox. Haha, love it. A lot of fire energy in the collective. Wands are the suit of energy, passion, fire, movement. Page of Wands is about confidence, enthusiasm, like a spark for something new. It can also be really good news coming your way. This card flew out too, again. Four of Wands. This can be about travel. It can also kind of be like a lot of sexual energy. I'm not shocked that came up in the collective reading. It's also had some spiritual energy, but this is about moving. This could be about moving, relationship, marriage, just a sense of freedom. But one thing that's really nice too, guys, this is about kind of like a young, free-spirited, very confident, like, kind of like, I'm gonna quote a Stooges song, an Iggy Pop song called Lust for Life. That's what this card is to me. It's like an excitement, and this card represents a solid foundation. Like if it's about a relationship, it's about like this really fun, eager, like newness, but it's building something that's not bullshit. It's not like a glass house, or superficial. It's something that has a real solid, stable foundation for long-term happiness, maybe with someone else. So, oh damn, Luna, that's an indubitably yes. And if it's about work, it looks great. This is also about like a willingness to want the same thing as someone else. In a work context, it's collaboration. It's someone seeing your value and wanting to offer you work. So it could be work related, but if this is relationship related, it's someone seeing your value. You're in love with that my tattoo? Truthfully, guys, most of my body is covered. I have a traditional back piece. It's a Japanese back piece that goes like from my neck down to my butt. It's a dragon, because I'm an earth dragon. It's a giant portrait of Indy. You guys want to hear something crazy last night that happened? You guys ready for this? I'm gonna be someone anonymous for my friend. This girl that I like. Also, on a side note, I love that I'm 37. I mean, clearly she's not a girl, she's a woman. But it's more fun when you like a girl and you call her a girl. It's not as fun when you're like, I like this woman. So I like this girl. And her spirit animal is the fox. And while I was on the phone with her, sitting in my car, a fox ran across the street. How about that? You said I look younger than 37? And I mean, there's a lot of animals where I live because my house is like, I don't have neighbors, but the town that I live close to in Hudson, I was not in the woods. I was in like an urban street when the fox ran by. I don't think vegans can eat bees. I think honey is from bees, so. Do I have Gemini in my chart? I do. That's actually my sex planet, is Gemini. And my Mercury. My Venus and Mercury are Gemini. Everything else is just water. I'm a triple water sign. Actually, I guess I'm a quad water sign. My sun, moon, rising, and my north node are all water. Am I in Canada? No. Laughing in Fox Sound. You feel that I am single? Savage Fox, you might not be using your intuition. Well, if I am, not for long, I'll tell you that. Guys, Indy's a Scorpio, by the way. I mean, look at these eyes. Okay, let's get some rune messages. Hey, Cheryl. Speaking of dignity, ladies, that's so funny you just said that. Cheryl, what did you say last time? You had me fucking dying of laughter. Cheryl, you said something so funny and cute. And it was like, it had substance too. You said something about all these I forget what you said. It was so funny. And then of course I had to ruin like your beautiful thought by turning it into a "that's what she said" joke. Sorry guys, I'm wearing my contact lenses and they're really dry. Do you guys want to know what my spirit animal is? It's definitely a wild horse. A peacock. Alright, I'm gonna get my runes out of the car in a second. But I did bring my book. So, I go get them. Hey, Lane. I am having a badass day. Guys, I'm in a great mood today. And everybody stay tuned. I have a surprise for everybody. I'm gonna be streaming halfway around the world in another country in like a week. So when I start streaming at really weird hours, it's because I'm in a different time zone. Where do you find your spirit animal, Luna? Well, Amanda would tell you it's on this Harry Potter website. And it could be. A skunk? Oh my god. Savage Fox. That's hilarious. That's really funny. I've never heard that. You know, maybe it's just the animal you connect to the most. Really? It was a skunk? He picked it? Alright guys, I'm gonna go get my runes. 1 second. Everybody hang tight. No, I'm not leaving. I'm gonna go get my runes out of my car so we could do some rune messages. So hang tight, everybody. I'll leave my phone here too, so. Alright guys, I'm back. I have to pee real quick. So I'm just waiting for somebody to get out of the bathroom. But I got my runes. We're gonna do some rune messages. Oh my gosh, Kaisa, hello. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have my death squad. I call, when all my moderators are here, I call them the Scandinavian Death Squad. Hey, David. Alright, I just have to go pee real quick. Then we'll pull some runes. Okay, I'm back. We're back. I didn't fall in. Sorry guys, my contact lenses are so dry. I don't know if anybody wears contact lenses. All right. I got my runes. Hey, Teresa.
No,
Guys, please feel free to subscribe, too, to my weird show. Oh, thanks, Melissa.
running payroll tomorrow, so you'll have
I do need eye drops, big time.
go ahead.
Oh, thanks, Maria. I do read runes. I'm new to the rune game. Guys, Maria and I had an awesome private reading. Do I drive a bike? No, Amy. I really want to get one. Maybe even like a Vespa. You know, I never really got the whole motorcycle thing before, but I went to Spain last year and I rented one. Now I get it. I mean, there's nothing quite like riding shirtless on a motorcycle through a small town in Europe. So,
Well, and then it goes into, your identities, your ideology. You can't be wrong without being you wrong.
I look stoned. No, my contacts are bothering me. I actually probably do. My eyes probably look a little bit red right now. I was rubbing them. I actually don't really even smoke pot anymore. All right, let's do it. Who'd like a rune? Who wants a rune message? Okay, old school grandma. I think maybe we could do one for you or Amy, whoever wants one. Rune messages. Norse runes. It's actually probably one of the most ancient forms of divination from like Scandinavian Old Norse culture. Yeah, my dog's with me. Did you time out, Charlotte? You timed out Savage Fox? What did she say? Charlotte, be nice to her. She's not bothering anybody. Did you block her? She was disgusting. Okay. All right, well, I'm not gonna push too much on that. Was she a little over the top? What did she say? Okay. She loved me? Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let's pull some runes. Oh my god. Now I really have my death squad. Guys, this is purely coincidental that all my moderators that are here happen to all be from the same region. We have Sweden, Åland / Finland, and Norway. Those are where all my mods are currently. All right. You know what, Amy? Or Grandma, who wants a rune? Okay, Amy. We're gonna do a couple. You know, let's try something. Let's try a collective rune for Grandma and Amy right now. All right. Actually, this can be for everybody. It's really the same principle. So, it's really important with these from what I read, and bear with me, guys. I'm still learning this. That in your mind, you frame your question as I'm struggling with, or I need guidance with. No yes or no. Okay, something specific. So everybody take a breath and focus on it. And we'll try and pair it with one card. So. Everybody see? Let's see what this rune is. So this is the, interesting, this is the growth rune. The Berkana rune. I'm probably saying it wrong. Berkana. It actually stands for growth, rebirth, birch tree. It represents a form of fertility that fosters growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, the relationship of self to the self or to the divine. Let's see. So this rune calls for you to consider your issue with care and awareness, disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. So it's important to be very intentional about your issue. It says any dark corners should be cleansed. Modesty, patience, fairness, generosity are called here. So, interesting. Let me get a card for it too. Three of Pentacles. It's actually a card of fairness too. Being charitable. This could be a rebirth related to work and collaboration. Looks great. Let's get one more card for advice. Haha. 10 of Cups, guys. My favorite card in the deck. This is like happy. This is happy home, happy family. This is having everything you could ever want emotionally. I mean, fuck, who needs money when you have the Ten of Cups? It's feeling complete, usually with someone else. This could be, with this rune, this could be about rebirth and growth within a connection. You're crying, Amy? I hope they're tears of joy. So this could be about rebirth or growth. Wow. Okay. This is very intense, guys. With this rune, I'm actually getting, because it talks about rebirth and growth within oneself, which is actually fucking beautiful. Because to me, I mean, the best relationship, a real relationship, is when two people care about each other so much where it creates personal growth as individuals, so you guys can keep aligning together. It's really nice. Guys, the right person will want to change. I mean, you will want to be the best version of yourself when the right person comes in, and they'll never have to ask you. So, truly, someone should never ask you to change. You know, it's much easier. It's much easier to have a good relationship with somebody that you don't want to change. But the right person makes you want to be a better version of yourself and makes you feel like the best version of yourself. So, hey, Amanda and Yona, what do you guys think of this idea? What do you guys think of ASMR wartime radio? Great reading. Did you like that, Yona? ASMR wartime radio? All right, well, I'll pre-record something special for you and Daniel to fall asleep too. All right. Thank you, Danielle. Very kind to you. Thank you. All right, guys. Guys, please feel free to join my White Dog Army membership. Yeah, please subscribe to my membership. You get priority questions on all my live shows. You get a cool little icon, and you get all my custom emojis. And you get access to my individual sign videos, which I only do for members because the energy is better, so everybody can't watch it. And second and third tier members, you get one private reading every month with me for free off air, so. You're welcome, Amy. My email, Kathy. Oh, guys, I also have a Discord server too that my moderators set up. They did a great job. If you want to stay in touch, Kathy, my email is it's in every one of my video descriptions and on my channel page. So you should have a pretty easy time finding it. It's at the top of my channel page and on every video description. But if you have a good memory, my email is thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com. Actually, Marianne, would you mind just writing my email so I can pin it for everybody who's interested in a private read? And I offer half-hour private reads for $45, an hour for $75. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, it's thewhitedogtarot@gmail.com. And it's through, and we can FaceTime, so we can get a lot accomplished in a private reading when I'm not distracted. So. Okay. Actually, thank you, Marianne. Okay, it's pinned, so thank you, Marianne. Talk. All right. And thanks to everybody who's tuning in today. Have I ever been to Norway, Amy? I haven't, but I really would love to go. I plan on going soon. Yeah, we're gonna visit Marianne. I've always wanted to go. I'll be pretty close to Norway though next month, so. Let's see. Great, Kathy, I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Hey, Greg. Sorry to disappoint, man. I remember one time, and I'm really ashamed of this. This was like 7 years ago. When I was in my my corporate days, I interviewed this guy. I was looking to hire somebody, and I interviewed this guy who was English. This guy totally sold me because of his accent. And he he ended up being like the worst employee ever. But he just sounded so classy. I was like, this is my guy right here. It was totally the accent. I mean, he even told me he had no qualifications. But when he said it in that English accent, he sounded so polished. You're so welcome, Luna. All right. think, you know what? I think this guy next to me, I think this guy has to be a therapist or some kind of psychology degree, because they're still talking about stuff like this. I keep wanting to ask them to come on the show, but I am I'm still eavesdropping. Okay. Whew. I think I need some water. Hold on. Stay. Okay. Come here. All right. Oh, come here. Hold on. Up, up. Come here. Come here. Up, up. Come here. Sorry, there's another dog. Sometimes Indy sees dogs that he thinks are rivals. Come here, come here. Come here. Good boy. All right, you know what, guys? Maybe I'll take a couple more questions. What's up, Jay? How did I knew that was gonna get blocked? Hey, from Indiana. Wow. Okay. People are crazy. Okay. I was actually laughing and blushing because I prophetically knew that Kaisa was gonna block that because it was really inappropriate. So sure, Jackie. Greg, I'm in New York, man. Thanks, Space Invader. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Jackie, what's on your mind? We're never lost. Oh, cool, Greg. I used to live in Georgia. Your poi? Oh, your person of interest. Sorry, I'm not great with acronyms sometimes. Jackie, come on. We've been friends now for a while. And that means you listen to me a lot. What do you think I'm gonna tell you? Jackie, you're not lost. You're choosing to not see what's in front of you. Jackie, somebody who actually fucking likes you and respects you is not gonna play games with you. He's telling you how much he respects you. And you're telling him how much you respect yourself by letting him. Somebody who is right for you is not going to make you wonder how they feel. They're not going to make you feel anxious. And maybe you need to be clearer. You know, listen, and please don't take this the wrong way. I know you won't. All I can ever do is share perspective. So maybe you guys can avoid some of the things that I had to learn the hard way. You have to take accountability for yourself about not being clear about what your expectations are, you know? Because that's really important. And you have to stand firm in it. A lot of people aren't clear because a Mercedes-Benz Jackie, you need to really ask yourself if you want to be with somebody who treats you like that. And you need to love yourself enough to know when somebody's clearly not right for you, okay? Hey buddy, lay down, there you go. Jackie, you don't need cards on this, hun. You know what you should do? You should try to have an honest conversation with him about it. If you feel confused, why you feel the way you feel, and what you're looking for. And you need to be clear, like, you know what, if you feel like you can't offer me this, I think it's best that I move on. And you'll see real quick how much he fucking cares about you or respects you, so. Okay. After a misunderstanding, he plays the victim. Okay. You know, Jackie, I'm gonna share something with you, and it's the truth. Difficult conversations with somebody who actually gives a shit about you should always result in you two feeling closer. A difficult conversation should never make you feel farther apart from somebody. Okay? And if he wants to play like it's your fault or his fault, or, you know what, Jackie? How long have you been with this guy? Because you know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like he's not your person, straight up. Because I need you to think about how much about like the way you guys communicate would realistically have to change so much for you guys to have a healthy relationship dynamic that could actually last a long time, that you would feel happy and secure in. Okay? That's what you need to think about, because you can't make people change. If you put in all the effort, it doesn't matter if you're with somebody who doesn't want to put the effort in too, and who doesn't care about you enough to want to make you happy. And I never understood the victim, like, fighting thing. I mean, if I'm with a woman, like, you know what's important to me? Her being fucking happy and feeling safe and heard. It's definitely not me being right, or like dying on a cross in an argument. I could care less about being right, you know? I mean, obviously you want to be respected, and if you feel like something happened or there's miscommunication, you want to express that to them. But you can't change people. And it sounds like this guy doesn't really give a shit about this relationship. It seems like he can, it feels like he can kind of keep you around. Great job, Amanda. Did you have Yona proofread it? Jackie, I know it's tough, and I know we develop like these emotional attachments that are sometimes unhealthy to like the wrong people, and sometimes they can be like sexual attachments, but this guy is so not right for you if he's gonna treat you like that. But have a conversation with him, and if he doesn't want to hear you out, okay. And Jackie, listen, I know this is tough. Luckily for you, I just finished nonviolent communication, which was given to me by a therapist. It's important that you approach the conversation in like the right verbiage, because you can't make people feel attacked, okay? You know? You just need to be clear about what you're looking for and what makes you. He says, I don't trust him. Okay. Well, it's hard to trust hot and cold people. I mean, guys, you know what makes a relationship healthy? Consistency. That's what makes a good relationship, consistency. And I'm not talking about being, I'm not talking about a boring relation. I'm not talking about boring consistency. I'm talking about you showing up the same way for people consistently. Not being distant one day and like overly present the next day, and keeping people in like a state of confusion, and holding back and withholding how you really feel about things. So, well, you know what, Jackie? Whatever happens, maybe this was a lesson for you. And there's a small chance that maybe if you you actually have a good conversation with them, things can turn around. Or you respect yourself enough to know that this is not somebody you should be with. And maybe that helps him grow, so. But how long have you been with this guy? What's up, Six Dogs? Did the chest hurt? It did. Not as much as the sternum or the stomach or the butt. The butt hurt a lot. Couple of months, okay. You know what? Couple of months is enough time to see who someone really is. Okay. And that's actually a huge fucking red flag if he's already like this after a couple of months, because you should at least be able to keep it together and pretend for at least 6 months. So if he's already acting like this after a few months, think about think about the pain and unnecessary suffering you're avoiding by getting out now, instead of keeping yourself in this for another fucking year. You think this guy's gonna get better? So Jackie, you always got to be clear with people about what you're thinking, you know? No problem, 6 dogs. And you know what, Jackie? I'm gonna suggest something else, because I would be shocked if you didn't mirror me in some ways. If this doesn't work out with this guy before you start dating again, you should maybe take a second to look back on if this guy in many ways reflects any of your other relationships that you've had. Because sometimes we date in unhealthy patterns, the same types of people. And only when we acknowledge that, or realize that, and try to understand why, can we start to fucking do something about it, you know? Guys, just because a person is fucking present and has time for you and shows you attention and makes time for you, that doesn't mean somebody is fucking desperate or doesn't have a life. We confuse this idea that if somebody is like distant and aloof and like hot and cold, that there's somehow that's somebody who's like the prize. Like that's a high value person. That is not fucking true, okay? You know who's high value? Somebody who actually fucking makes the time for you, okay? Okay. Of course, it's not a bad thing to be by yourself. And I would actually suggest that people who are truly comfortable being alone, when someone like that shows you genuine love and affection and time, you should definitely value that person a lot, because that's somebody who doesn't need someone else. So good. Jackie, somebody should make you feel safe and happy. Guys, there's so much in life we have to fucking settle for. Why would you settle for somebody who doesn't treat you the way you deserve? You know, we can't all be lucky enough to like be at jobs we love. We can absolutely pick who we want to spend our fucking time with. So I'm drinking tea, Maggie. I'm drinking iced tea. I didn't want coffee today. All right, guys, I think I'm done. I think I'm donezo. I actually read this really dark, beautiful fucking quote last night. Of all the ways to lose someone you love, death is the kindest. Ain't that the fucking truth? Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Hey, Blaze Mommy, I'm sorry. I'm like 2 hours in, and I start to turn into a pumpkin. So, hey, Marty, good to see you. Take care, Jackie. We got your back. We support you. Well, it's not my quote, Mandy. All right. I think it's a Bukowski quote. So, you could take it up with him.
Just if you don't like your client report, yeah, because they're you have empathy borderline.
All right, guys. Please feel free to email me if you'd like a private reading. I got some time this week, so. But I'll be back tomorrow, everybody. Jackie, let us know how it goes. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Yeah, you too, old school grandma. You too.